and welcome to Accumulate, the game show where things can quickly add up. I'm your host, Daniel Peake, and beside me are two teams who really should know better. Accumulate is a quiz with 4 rounds. The aim is to accumulate the most points. The team that accumulates the most points will win. It is as simple as that. So, this week's teams are Not a Clue and the Mean Mathematicians. Let's meet the captain of Not a Clue. It's Dave.
Hi, hello, I'm Dave. I'm a final year. I do computer science, and interesting fact, I probably care too much. Once I was so, concentrating so hard on saying hi to a passing friend, I actually crashed into a lamppost. Ow.
I'm Matt, I'm a third year law student, and I once cracked my head open playing tag in second year.
Hi, I'm Chloe, I'm a third year philosophy student, and when I was 11 years old, I got hit by a car and went to Chessington World of Adventures in the same day.
I'm impressed all 3 of you have made it here today in one piece. The captain of the Mean Mathematicians is Nalene.
Hi, I'm Nalene. I'm a first year maths student and I'm not very interesting.
Hi, I'm Laura and I'm also a first year maths student and I'm really not that good at maths.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm a first year maths student and my long-term goal is to train as an airline pilot.
Not that good at maths, Laura.
No.
Best of luck. So, the Mean Mathematicians, I do like your team name there. It's time to start the quiz. Round 1 is the accumulator. Round 1 is the accumulator. 5 questions. The first one's worth 1, the second one's worth 2, and so on and so forth. Now, we had a coin toss before the show, and the Mean Mathematicians, you lost the toss. And as we say on this show, you lose, you choose, so you get a choice of categories. Would you like category Gordon or Brown? It's pretty much an arbitrary choice here, so...
Gordon.
Yeah.
5 questions on Gordon. Laura, your question is for 1 point. In which street is the soap Neighbours set?
Ramsey Street.
Correct, as in Gordon Ramsay. You see the theme. For 2 points, Ben, what connects the surnames of a Scottish poet with the first host of the Krypton Factor?
Can you read the question again?
Could. Krypton Factor and a Scottish poet. Any idea?
Pass.
No. It's Burns. Gordon Burns and someone else. For 3 points, Nalene. What puppet appeared with Philip Schofield on Going Live?
Not great.
No, never watched it.
Mm-mm.
Gordon the Gopher. Gordon the Gopher. Team questions for 4 and 5 points. Which Queen song contains the following lyrics? He's for every one of us, stand for every one of us. He saved with a mighty hand every man, every woman.
I've not really listened to Queen.
No.
No.
No idea.
Not 80s Queen fans?
No.
Flash Gordon. Hence Gordon.
Yeah, got it.
And finally for 5 points. In Thomas the Tank Engine, what nickname did Gordon have?
We must know this. Go on.
I never watched Tom Kitchen.
I didn't want to throw you.
You might as well guess.
Just Gordon.
He had a nickname.
No.
The Big Engine is what we were looking for there. Anyway, you got some points in that round, well done. So, not a clue, I hope you have a clue. Your team category is Brown. We'll be starting by asking the individual questions. Chloe, yours is for 1 point. Ursus arctos is the scientific name for which animal?
Polar bear?
It's not. I'm going to give you another guess. If you can get it right this time, I'll give you the point. Think about the theme.
Brown bear.
Brown bear is correct. I will just let you have that for a point. Matt for 2 points. Which courier and delivery service is well known for its brown van and uniform? Any idea?
Yeah, I do. I can see it. Is it the URS?
Oh, it's a UPS.
Oh.
I can't give you 2/3 of the points now. I'm sorry. Question 3 for 3 points. Which northeastern beer was originally created by Colonel J. Porter in 1925?
Nuki Brown?
Sorry?
Is it a Nuki Brown?
Its full name is?
Newcastle Brown.
Yes, correct. That is correct. Well done. You used the theme. Well done. The team questions. For 4 points, what 18th century landscape gardener was famous for designing over 170 parks?
Any idea, guys?
Someone with brown in their name, maybe? That's all I can think of.
Could be.
So we do actually not have a clue yet.
No.
Excellent. Living up to your team name, it was Lancelot Capability Brown. Capability Brown.
Well, we were never going to get that, were we?
No.
Well, can you get this for 5 points? What is the complete phrase containing the word fox and dog that uses all the letters in the alphabet and is commonly used to test fonts to see how they look?
Isn't it
The quick brown fox jumped the... do we have to recite the whole thing?
Yes, that's what I'm asking for. And I'm going to hurry you now.
Gosh, I read this all the time.
big brown?
It's quick brown fox, I'm pretty sure.
Keep going.
The quick brown fox leaps over...
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to time you out. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. That's what we were looking for. Nearly.
Close, we were close. Yeah.
No points, though. At the end of round 1, the mean mathematicians have an average 1 point, whilst not a clue have 4.
Yes!
Well done.
We rock.
It's time to speculate to accumulate. In Speculate to Accumulate, I'll be giving the teams a list of 6 items that they have to put in order, whilst knowing that one of them is actually a red herring. They'll have to work out which one because it's worth no points. Now, the mean mathematicians, I'm afraid you're losing at the moment. You lose, you choose, so you get a choice of categories. Your categories this week are air or rain.
Okay.
So, you've chosen air. Starting with the surface, please put these part of the atmosphere in order. Remember, one item does not belong to the list. And your 45 seconds starts now.
Right, well, I do meteorology. That's a red herring. I believe the stratosphere is the first one, followed by the troposphere, possibly. Exosphere is around the middle, I think. I think these the other way around.
I know that's last one.
Yeah, so I think that's probably correct.
That's the red herring.
Yeah.
And I know that's the last one. But I think
Well,
that's the last one.
I think it goes stratosphere, troposphere, thermosphere.
I don't know.
10 seconds.
That'll do.
Okay, you were quite certain in that round. Let's see how you've done. What is your red herring?
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere is indeed a red herring. It was one of the activities of gladiators, I think, but we decided to put that in there. So what have you put as the lowest layer of the atmosphere?
Stratosphere.
The stratosphere is incorrect. The lowest is actually the troposphere. What have you got next?
The troposphere.
Yes, well that one was actually the stratosphere. So you got those two the wrong way around. Next.
Thermosphere.
It's actually the mesosphere. Next.
Exosphere.
It's actually the thermosphere. And then
Mesosphere.
it's actually the exosphere. Exo meaning sort of outer. Well done. You at least got the red herring, but you don't get any points for that, I'm afraid. So, not a clue, you have been left with rain, R-E-I-G-N, rather than weather rain. So, can you please place these monarchs in the order they ascended the English or British throne? Remember, one monarch does not belong to the list. And your 45 seconds starts now.
Right, okay. Red herring.
I think it's Mary II.
Right, okay.
Sure it's not William?
I'm pretty sure it's Mary, I'm not too sure.
Okay, make up your minds quickly.
Okay, do that then.
Right, okay.
So who was lowest?
Who's first and who's last? I mean, then we can jiggle around the middle thing.
Which is quite
Early, yeah.
early.
Okay, so we know...
Edward, I don't know, very
Okay.
recent. Where's Henry? George after Henry, I think. I don't know where William just goes.
Well, okay, well, we'll put that in later. Who do we
I
know was
think
most
Edward goes.
Who's not more recent?
I think Edward probably goes here.
Okay,
George probably be last.
you think? Okay.
Let's
10
just put
seconds.
William.
Okay. Yeah? No? Maybe?
That'll do.
We go?
You sure about Mary? Or
And the red herring at the end.
Okay,
Time.
Fair enough.
Not a clue, remember?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so what have you got as your red herring?
Mary
Mary
II.
You should have listened to Chloe.
Yeah.
Yes, William V. There was no William V. So that was the red herring. What have you got first?
Richard III.
Edward I was actually the first out of those monarchs. What have you got next?
Edward.
There we go. Yes, no, that's going to be wrong. Henry VI was next.
No.
And next
Oh,
you've
dear.
got
William V.
the red herring. It was actually Richard III. What have you got next?
Henry.
It's actually Mary II.
Oh,
Leaving in the next one, what have you got?
George.
The 4th.
George IV is indeed correct for a whole point.
Yay.
That's the first one you got in the right place, worth 1 point. At the end of that high-scoring round, the mean mathematicians are still stuck on 1 point, whilst Not a Clue are up to 5. It's time for the Accumula Tower. How are your building skills, teams? It's time for the Accumula Tower. You get 90 seconds answering general knowledge questions correctly. Every time you get one right, you get to build a layer of the tower. The first one is worth 1 point, second one is worth 2, and so on. You can build up to 2 towers at one time, so if you think one is getting a bit wobbly, you can always start a second. But bear in mind that the towers are scored individually, so it's better to build 1 tall tower than 2 small ones. Now, the mean mathematicians, you're not quite in the lead at this point in time, but it's very close. It's still anyone's game, so you're going to be going first. Are you ready for your 90 seconds?
Yeah.
Your time starts now. In bingo, what number is clickety-click?
0.
It's not, it's 66. Name one of the 3 British athletes who have won the Olympic 100-metre sprint.
I know that one.
I don't do sport.
I don't know British now.
Linford Christie would have been one of them. Anyway, with a name meaning no drink, which animal is famous for feeding on eucalyptus leaves? It's Australian.
No.
It's cuddly. It's
Squirrel.
grey. Yes! I thought I'd help him out. That's a layer of the tower. Through which European capital city does the river Liffey flow?
No idea.
Okay, that's Dublin. Which poet wrote the line, I wandered lonely as a cloud?
Wordsworth.
Correct. William Wordsworth.
No, this one.
What letter is represented by a single dot in Morse code?
Oh.
What are you going for? Hurry up.
Yes.
No, it's not, it's E. What is the sum of the interior angles of a square?
360.
Correct.
Get it right.
Which Shakespeare play features the feud between the Montagues and the Capulets?
Romeo and Juliet.
Correct. 10 seconds. What is the fixed jackpot for the lottery Thunderball draw?
100,000.
No, 250,000. Riboflavin, thiamine and niacin are all types of which vitamin? The answer was B, but we're out of time. 4 layers of the tower, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, that's 10 points. Not a clue, can you improve or build on that performance? Let's see. You've got 90 seconds, and your time starts now. Name one of the 2 properties that rhymes with itself on a London Monopoly board.
Crikey.
Pall Mall.
Correct. The other one was Fleet Street. In the Bible, what is the first book of the New Testament?
I don't know.
Matthew.
Correct. Good guess, if that was a guess.
Just went for his own name.
What 2 letters connects the international car registration plate for Egypt and a Steven Spielberg film?
E.T.
Correct.
Well, you're on a roll. Do we need to
On what scale is 0 calm, 6 a strong breeze, and 12 a hurricane?
What's the one for wind?
Is it okay to just say wind speed?
It's going to be the incorrect answer. It was the Beaufort scale. Which alcoholic drink is made from corn and flavoured with juniper berries?
Gin.
Correct. Someone knows their alcohol.
Not at all, not at all.
Of course not. That's what you tell your parents.
Yeah.
What is 75% expressed as a fraction?
3/4.
Correct.
And you check that it's straight. No, that's a bit off.
10 seconds. On which quiz show, not quite as good as Accumulate, do teams receive a starter for 10?
University Challenge.
Correct. You've got 3 seconds. And time. Let that go now.
That was pretty close.
It's a risky tactic. 6 layers of the tower, that's 21 points. At the end of that round, the mean mathematicians have gone into stall mode. Mode, get it, average. Yeah. With 11 points. And Not a Clue are on 26. It's time for Fingers on Buzzers. It's the Super Accumulator. fingers or opposable thumbs at the ready. This is the super accumulator. Question 1's worth 1, question 2's worth 2, all the way up to question 10 worth 10. Buzz in and get it right and the teams will earn that much points. Buzz in and get it wrong, they'll lose that many points. So be careful, I will also throw it open to the other team. The theme for this week's final round is play your cards right. Something in the question or answer will relate to a tarot card. Question 1 for 1 point. What major conflict occurred between September the 1st, 1939 and September the 2nd, 1945? Ben.
Second World War.
Correct. World being a tarot card. Question 2 for 2. What traditional song adopted by the England Rugby Union fans has the second line, coming for to carry me home? Matt.
Swing Low, Sweet Chariot.
Chariot. Yes, Chariot is a tarot card. Chris Angel, David Blaine and Paul Daniels are all famous what? Laura.
Magicians.
Correct. Magicians being a tarot card. What building, built as the entrance for the 1889 World Fair, is the tallest building in Paris? Matt.
World Fair Tower.
It's not. You lose 4 points. Anyone to buzz from the other team? Ben.
Eiffel Tower.
Correct. You gain 4 points. 5 for 5 points. The quickest in the game of chess. What name is given to a checkmate delivered in just 2 moves? It's Fool's Mate. Question 6 for 6 points. What show involved spinning a disc to reveal the value of the next letter to be guessed in a hangman? Dave.
Wheel of Fortune.
Correct. Question 7 for 7. Geometrically a hexagram. What is the symbol of Judaism that appears on the Israeli flag? Matt.
Star of David.
Star of David is correct. Which UK daily newspaper has the highest circulation? It's The Sun. If you'd watched season 1 of Accumulate, you'd know that. Question 9 for 9 points. Which 2006 film set in the world of fashion starred Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep? Matt.
Devil Wears Prada.
Correct, devil being a card. Question 10 for 10. Joseph Alois Ratzinger, currently known as Benedict XVI, holds which religious title? Matt.
The Pope.
Correct. And that is the end of the quiz. You're hot on that buzzer, Matt. Well done.
Thank you very much.
At the end of the quiz, the mean mathematicians, well, you're not mean, you're quite nice, really. I'm sorry to be mean to you, but you only got 19 points, whilst the Not a Clue team clearly do have a clue and got a whopping 56.
Yay! They're awesome!
You are awesome. That is one of the highest scores we've had on the series. We don't want you to go away empty-handed being mathematicians, so we've got you these bouncy men. There we go. And one of these is broken. They don't suck down. They just sort of just wobble. And one's fallen on the floor, so I can't get that. But well done. Thank you very much for playing. We'll see you in the semi-finals.
Yay.
So it's goodbye from the Mean Mathematicians.
Bye.
It's goodbye from Not a Clue.
Bye.
And I'll see you Accumulator.